No one goes to Hank's for his spreadsheets. They go for a darn good pizza. Lately, though, the shop's been quiet, so Hank decides to bring back the $1 slice. He asks Copilot in Microsoft Excel to look at his sales and costs and help him see if he can afford it. Copilot shows Hank where the money's going and which little extras make the dollar slice work. Now Hank has a line out the door. Hank makes the pizza, Copilot handles the spreadsheets. Learn more at m365copilot.com/work.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest, the last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying, just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
Hello, is this thing on?
Jesus Christ, what are you doing over there, old man?
No apologies, no safe spaces. This is Savaged Unfiltered. Just the cold, hard, conservative truth.
Hey guys. Happy after Memorial Day. I think that's a thing. Hope everybody had a great Memorial Day. Did you have a good Memorial Day there, old man?
I had a great Memorial Day. Didn't do a damn thing.
Didn't do a damn thing.
I just sat around outside, smoking my pipe, enjoying the weather, talking to my neighbor Bob and Grammy, and just I spent almost the whole day just out on the front porch, just sitting there watching traffic and talking.
Yeah.
I think I talked to you. You called me, and it was like
I did call you.
94th Avenue was like a raceway, all those stinking cars going down it and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Sound like a Kentucky Derby going on over there or something. Jesus. But no. I had a very depressing Memorial Day. Well, somewhat. I mean, I did go out the other day over the weekend, Sunday, actually. I had lunch, an unannounced visit with my buddy Tibbs, and his lovely wife, Michaela. She was able to kind of get away from the spur of moment things there. And we actually had lunch in the city, at his choice.
Whoa. Good deal.
He paid for it. Yeah. He paid for it.
Now tell me don't tell me you talked work. You didn't talk work, did you? Did you talk work with him?
Why do you always get that? I don't talk work when I'm out and about.
I just want to confirm.
No, I didn't talk work. We right. It was actually quite lovely. We actually ate at the Capitol Grill in Buckhead. So it was a lovely meal. I had steak with garlic roasted potatoes with veggies, and it was delicious. Yeah.
Man, sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yes. And then obviously Michaela and Tibbs, her husband, they had the lobster, which I had to be like this.
Yeah, I don't
all the way on the opposite side of the table because I'm allergic to that stuff. I can't have that.
Okay, so you can't even get the juice on. If you get the juice on you, you get
because it's been contaminated with the lobster, the shellfish.
Yeah, I mean, because they're in there tearing the claws off and manhandling it and all that. I'd have to wear a biosuit because I don't want none of that juice on me.
Yeah.
Don't get your lobster on me, man. I'm like you. I don't care for lobster.
Yeah. So I'm so dramatic. Like I don't know how dramatic you are, but I'm so dramatic where I actually force either the waiter or the waitress to take pictures of them preparing my food in the kitchen to make sure it's nowhere near shellfish or anything in that matter.
No, I'm not that paranoid.
I'm paranoid. I don't want my face looking like the elephant boy, like 5 minutes later.
Oh my
God.
See, when I said because I think I'm allergic to it too, but mine is more of I just kind of nothing happens to me. I don't break out in welts and all that stuff, but I get sick. I just get sick. It doesn't settle with me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that lobster and crab, don't want nothing to do with them.
Yeah. I can't have anything. I can't have anything in that matter. I can't have lobster. I can't have crab. I can't have shrimp. I can't have mussels. I can't have anything that is related to the shellfish family or anything like that. Yeah. It's just, I think it has a lot to do with like maybe the mercury intake in
Could
that.
be.
There's more mercury. I don't know. I just never really bothered to look into it, but I know I'm allergic. Because I found that out when I was 5 years old. I was rushed to the hospital and I almost died. So, yes.
That's funny because when I was 5 years old, I almost drowned. I basically did drown.
How's that related to allergies?
Near-death experience. Come on. Pay attention to what we're talking about.
I'm paying attention, but how? Oh, okay. Yeah, near death. Okay, I got it. Went over the head for a couple minutes, but I got what you're saying. I was like, how's he related to allergies?
You got to keep up with me, Michael. I'm feeling pretty spry this morning.
Unless he's like allergic to a lake or something. I don't know.
I'm bobbing and weaving, man. Bobbing and weaving.
You're bobbing and weaving. But yeah, that was I guess I had somewhat of an okay Memorial Day. That was Sunday. But yesterday I spent all day home.
Live from the mountains, it is The Old Man's Wisdom with your host, The Old Man.
I mean, we always say Happy Memorial Day, and I'm going, to a lot of people, it's not a happy Memorial Day, because it's a time when we reflect and we honor the people that paid the ultimate price for our freedoms. They died. They paid with their life. And I always had this picture in my office when I was working of this that I put up on the wall for Memorial Day. And it's this young wife and kids kneeling at a headstone in Arlington. And underneath it, I went, Memorial Day isn't a happy day for a lot of people. And that's how it should be. We need to, sure, have your celebrations, be happy, but take a moment of time and salute those that have a moment of silence and salute those, lift your drinks to the heavens and salute those that paid the ultimate price,
That's right.
What is it? Somber? Is that the word somber moment? Yeah. So,
well, for most people that somewhat celebrate, Memorial Day.
This week's most ridiculous comments.
Nancy Pelosi that sometimes doesn't realize it still is another holiday. She thinks it's the same day over and over and over.
Yeah, lush.
Yeah. And then AOC complaining that Memorial Day is like flashbacks of the big blowout days at her bar in Queens and Bronx, New York. So,
that's the only experience she has in life.
Yeah.
Well, when I was a bartender, I'll tell you what, when I was a bartender, we didn't put up with any of this stuff.
That's right.
I would love to run into her. I really would. I would love to run into her face to face, and have her, her people there and have her stand and, I stand up next to her or something. We're next to each other and she go, and the security, is going, hey, do you know who that is? And I'd look and go, no. Well, that's AOC. And I'd go, fuck her. Who cares?
She's not very attractive looking. I don't find her one bit attractive at all. She's just annoying. Like that's
why you don't find her attractive, because she's not attractive because of all the evil that's in her, the stupid.
I'm not talking about her body. Her body's not attractive either. She's got like a plain looking body. It's not like the greatest looking body.
The stupid, the liberal stupid takes, you could have the most gorgeous woman there and you could take Sydney Sweeney. Ooh, and if she was a liberal, she would not be near as attractive as she is now. Because is there something about that? What you are shows on the outside. I mean, you see what I'm saying? I mean, it comes out. It comes out. And ugly people are ugly people, man. I mean, they can be the most gorgeous thing on the inside, but you know, when that evil comes out, they're Medusa. They're a Medusa.
Yeah. Guys, up next, we're talking about Memorial Day. You're not going to like what I'm about to say next, guys. Miss Wayne. And it's not the Miss Wayne you think I'm talking about, guys. Up next.
When you finally find your thing, you want the whole world to know about that thing. So you use a thing called Canva to make it an even bigger and better thing. Whether you want to create flyers for that thing, make presentations for that thing, or design merch for that thing, you can do anything. So people can see your thing, feel your thing, love your thing. The next thing you know, it's a thing. Canva, the thing that makes anything a thing.
Savaged Unfiltered, exclusively on Spotify.
All right, guys, we're back here. What's funny, old man? What's funny?
Well, I was going to say, I'm going to wait until you show that clip.
No, you already said it. The old man already interrupted me. What's so funny, old man?
Well, I was going to say that clip that you showed. I mean, that woman, if she was in a Muslim country, she wouldn't be able to get away with that.
Wow. I'm about to show it for the listeners. I showed the old man this, guys, but...
Sorry, I jumped the gun.
You're fine. You're fine. But this is apparently the new fashion of America. This is not America. I'm sorry. Yes, we're a country of culture differences and different backgrounds of culture, but damn it, man. Why can't we be a country that honors our own culture first before we put other cultures second? Is that wrong to say that, guys? Check this out.
Oh, but to hear people talk, Michael, they say we don't have culture.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Check this out, old man. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I think this is wrong. I don't know, guys. You could be the judge. But this is Miss Wayne here, guys. Check this out. God. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Maybe
it's just like
maybe I'm being too brute. Maybe I'm being too, I don't know, bashful for saying it. But to me, I mean, if I say it, the left is probably knowing where I'm going to go with this, Tom. You have a woman that has a sheeb over her head with a crown that has a stash awning that says Miss Wayne, okay, on there, with an American flag. Like, we're celebrating Memorial Day. Well, Memorial Day being yesterday, folks, but we're celebrating a day that paid tribute to, you know, brave men and women that paid the ultimate sacrifice for our country.
Mm-hmm.
And when I see this, I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to be racist or prejudiced or anything like that, but I mean, this is America. I mean, like, why do we have to use Muslims to do that? Like, why can't we just use regular, you know, American citizens? I mean, I know she's probably an American citizen, but like, why do we have to go down this route? I don't understand that.
Well, there are Muslim Americans that would not dress like that.
I understand that, though. But, like, if you're having, like, you know, like a model that's from, like, a beauty pageant and such, like, why would you choose that? I mean, I don't know. Is that wrong by saying that, or I don't know?
I don't think you're wrong. I mean, you got, you know, because everybody has their own opinions. But I will say this about that kind of a topic.
Yeah.
The First Amendment gives us the freedom of religious expression. So that's why Christians wear crosses, and they, you know, you can't say that they can't wear a cross because it's an expression of their religious, you know, their freedom. And that's why Muslims, if they dress like that, well, it's their expression of their religious freedom. So there's just a fine line there. You can't say someone can't do something, you know, if it's an expression of their religion, and we got to be careful. But now, if you if you're dressed like that and you're coming at me with a machete and you're going, no, that's not an expression of religious reason.
I think the reason, I see where you're going, but I think the reason why I brought that up is because of the cultural shift of how certain groups of people in this country would like to see America go. Okay, and I respect cultures. I really do. I'll respect your culture. I'll give you
Savage all day, every day.
Yeah.
Okay, but the tolerance goes out the window where they want to have their culture on the stamp on everything in this country first before our own damn culture.
Supersede everybody else's stuff.
I just don't like it. I don't like how they're doing it, and that's why I brought that up. I mean, I don't think that's racist or prejudiced by saying that I think that's wrong because, our culture, our American culture should come first before any culture. And then somebody would tell me the same thing, like, well, Michael, does America have a culture? Of course it has a culture. Every country in the world has a culture.
Yeah, we got a culture, yeah.
I mean, it might not be what you think it may be, but I mean, we still have a culture, and that's just, in my personal opinion, maybe it's different from yours, but I think it truly is America's culture. A Judeo-Christian family-based culture where everything is honored. Well, I don't know.
I'd almost say that American flag sheet holding was a afterthought too.
Yeah,
I think it was an afterthought. They had her up on the car, and somebody thought that, Michael. Somebody thought what you're thinking. They're going, let's throw an American flag on there because this might piss off some people that she's just so. Put an American flag on there. Put an American flag on there.
Put an American flag on there. I mean, this is what I think. Like when I see culture of America, okay, and I mean, I truly believe I see it. I see stuff like this, guys. Okay. This is what I see.
There you go.
The Hoover Dam with the American flag illuminated in red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
Right. That's our culture.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Look at the mountainscapes of that.
That is absolutely.
I got to go back to that again and just show you. Look at that. That's beautiful.
That is absolutely gorgeous.
That's culture. That's the American culture that should be represented. Okay. It's great that you have, women that are, of Muslim descent and, in these beauty pageants and models and stuff like that. But I mean, I don't know.
Well, see, the thing that she had.
Maybe I'm being just too brute. I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
But Michael, how about if she'd have been dressed in a red, white, and blue, a flag attire? What if she'd have been dressed in a flag attire?
Yeah.
That would take the sting out of it, maybe a little bit for you. I don't know.
Maybe I don't know. I
don't know. But see, to be perfectly honest with you, that kind of stuff seeing her in that car, that was a zero for me. I mean, it was no reaction really one way or the other.
But I could people are going to question the same thing. Like, why does it matter? Why does it matter? It does matter. It matters on the choices that these organizations, these groups, companies, whatever they are, choose.
Somebody could have been somebody that put that together. That's why I think that flag was an afterthought, because somebody was a little bit more sensitive to what's going on, and they're going, no, we need to make this is Memorial Day. We need to make this a little more American.
Yeah.
We can't just throw her out there like that. No, not with the tensions that are going on in the world with the Islamic, people and all this and that. So they threw an American flag on there to try to take the sting out of it.
Yeah.
Somebody stopped that.
Yeah, they did it on purpose, obviously. I mean, they do these things for opportunity points for media to pick up,
Yeah.
And again, folks, I am not prejudiced. I'm not racist, but I just
you
I don't understand why that needs to be placed like that. I don't know.
You just brought up an interesting point. something the media would be onto. Maybe that's why they did it, because they wanted the media to be in on it. Yeah. They wanted the media coverage. The media wasn't going to cover just a regular girl sitting there, waving and to the flag. Hey, she's Muslim.
Yeah, you got like a brunette or a blonde on there. They won't let's
dress her like a Muslim, like she's a Muslim. Let's dress her like one. That'll get the media coverage.
You think that's a good point you just made? Yeah. You think she's actually a real Muslim?
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm sure she is. Because we have tons of Muslims. We have tons of Muslims in America, and I'd probably say that 98% of them don't run around like that. Yeah. I mean, I follow some Muslim women on X that are really anti Iranian regime and anti-Islamic cultures and that kind of stuff, but they're Muslim. But they don't look nothing like that. They would never dress like that because they don't like the oppression that goes along with it.
Well, look at some of the comments that are coming in, and some of these people can share the same, expressions or thoughts maybe of what I'm feeling. But I mean, some of them, I'll scroll down, guys, so you could see it. Platinum Patriot writes, wearing a Shahab is not American. She's not American. She can kiss my American ass. That is not American. Wow. Okay. It's a little deep, but okay. Yeah. I mean, I like the little meme with the dinosaur. Yeah. Jane basically writes, the standards of beauty have changed drastically. Okay. Depends on how the standards are viewed in that point. Being conquered from within. Yes, Trump won. Basically puts, look at the face of the white liberal woman driving the car. Big smile as she helps the overthrow of America. So disgusting.
No, big smile on her face because she's in a parade.
Yeah.
I think some people read too much. I think some people read too much into it.
Yeah, this is bullshit. I mean, and then obviously this video here, and I want to put this video here, put this back so you can hear it.
There is an Islamic invasion happening in America right now. Islam is not a religion. It is a political system that is not here to coexist. They don't coexist with anybody. For the last 1,400 years of Islam, Islam has never coexisted with any religion, any people, any tribe, any nation.
Even though they say they do.
Even though they say they do.
And there are peaceful Muslims.
There are peaceful Muslims. So I like to say this way, not all Muslims are violent, but all Islam is violent. Not all Christians are holy, but all Christianity is holy. When you see a Christian not holy, getting drunk, sleeping outside of marriage, you're like, that guy's not really a Christian. Right. Same with Islam. When you see a peaceful Muslim, you might say that's Islam. That's not Islam. That is a lukewarm, moderate Muslim that's not following his prophet or his founder. So you look at the Quran. The Quran says, kill the infidel, behead the unbeliever.
So that's anybody who's not Islamic.
That's anyone.
Which is exactly contrast to thou shalt not kill.
Exactly. So Jesus said, love your enemies. Muhammad says, kill your enemies. Muhammad, before he died, said, may Allah curse the Jews and the Christians. Jesus, before he died, said, Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they do. Muhammad, the woman caught in adultery, stoned her to death. Jesus forgave the woman caught in adultery.
Now, see, that's what I'm talking about with those women that I follow on X. That's exactly what they say. Yeah, that's exactly what they say.
But this is the type of shit that I'm talking about, folks. Okay? I don't want to confuse any of my listeners. Again, I'm not usually a hateful person. I'm not a hateful person to begin with, actually, at all. But that I'm glad that video was posted in those comments. Okay. Yeah. It's funny how you just scroll down and things just magically appear of where you want it to appear, because it does pin it to the precise moment of what we're discussing here on the show. Like, this is the crap that I don't like. This is the crap that they're trying to shift over.
Yeah.
I mean, sooner or later, folks, I think just last week, the old man and I were talking about national holidays, and we were like laughing about it, like saying like there's a lot of national holidays. There's a lot of fucking national holidays, national, all this stuff. It's fun. You know, your family and friends and all that, children. But now that you think of it, now that I think of it, that would really upset me with some of those holidays going bye-bye in possibly the next 20, 30 years with this political shift that we're seeing in the country towards like this Islamic stuff, you know, the culture that's, I mean, you know, like if you don't see that, I'm sorry, but I see it. I see a lot of cultural misbalance between that culture, and our culture, where they're trying to eliminate some of that culture. I've seen people that have gone so in depth with conversation in different types of companies. Like I scroll through like comments and stuff on social media, and I see people of like Muslim faith and all that Muslim culture that like demand companies like, I'm very, very upset that you did not honor, you know, this such and such day that's usually celebrated in, you know, Middle Eastern countries. Like they're demanding that in this nation.
We'll take this. Listen to this. There's a couple of videos out there of a board meeting of a HOA, a board meeting, and they were saying we will not allow the flying of the American flag on any private property anymore within the boundaries of this HOA. Why? Because it upsets the Muslim residents. Yeah, they passed that. They're telling them you can't fly that American flag because it might upset your Muslim neighbor. Fuck my Muslim neighbor. Yeah. This is America. I'm flying my flag.
Yeah,
you know, it's just, that's the slow taking over of what you're kind of like talking about. They're just, you know, there are those people, you know, that are just they're like he said, their main thrust is to take over a civilization.
And this is the shit that is just tearing us apart, guys. And I want to talk about this, guys, but up next, we're going to talk about this, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after these short words.
Halliday presents, in the red corner, the undisputed, undefeated Weed Whacker Guy. Champion of hurling grass and pollen everywhere. And in the blue corner, the challenger, extra strength, Halliday! Eye drops that work all day to prevent the release of histamines that cause itchy allergy eyes. And the winner, by knockout, is Halliday! Halliday, bring it on!
You're listening to the Savaged Unfiltered Show with Michael and the Old Man on Spotify.
Alrighty, guys, we're back here. So, you know, am I a little, you know, off settle today or subtle or whatever? Maybe. But, like, I mean, yesterday was supposed to be about Memorial Day, honoring our falling and brave men and women that paid the ultimate sacrifice to secure our freedoms and liberties in this great nation we call the United States of America. But you have parades all over America, such as that video I just showed with that woman. Now, I don't know if she was a true Muslim woman, but it doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter. What does matter is that, like, why do we need to invoke other culture in our American culture? Like, why do we have to, like, why do they have to be, I mean, there I go again, right? Why do they have to be part of that? Well, exactly. Like they can be part of it, but like, why can't we just use our own culture? Like, why do we have to like bend the knee to this whole DEI bullshit all the time?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, and then like you dare speak upon that, you get jackass people that put this up, guys. And this is what's really tearing our country apart. And if we're not careful, those little national holidays I talked about are going to go bye-bye, guys. Check this out. This video, not video, but the image here. It's really going to blow your mind. You have people like this on X all the time that put these little memes with Donald Trump under a Ku Klux Klan outfit with "Make America Hate Again." Wow.
Yeah, and the thing that gets me is that comes from the political side of our spectrum here that is full of hate. They hate it all,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just don't understand. Like this is what's like literally destroying our culture. This is destroying our culture and giving opportunity to other cultures to just embed their poison in this country. It's just, man. But God forbid, we want to put up beautiful, beautiful events such as the White House with, UFC 250 coming in the next week and a half, 2 weeks from now. Okay. Which is underway. This was put out by Fox News, guys. As you can see, the cranes are up on the South Lawn, putting up the trusses, the metal trusses with some of the, frameware with the lighting and all the special LED panels. And it looks beautiful. It really does. But God forbid we put up something like that, the left has an hysteria fit. Like, that's America, baby. I mean, look at some of these images, guys. This is a close-up where the two trusses are coming together. This is just about done with it. I think it's going to be like about a maybe 4 or 5 day event, to get the stage all set and everything else.
Right.
But I mean, God forbid we talk about that. That's not American. But
God forbid we put an American flag in our yard.
You know what I mean? Like,
there isn't anything more American than that.
I mean, this to me is a little overboard on it. I don't think so. Donald Trump's in the office, so he has to have this big event. I mean, I'm a little concerned at this point. Like, it's beyond the point where, trying to talk sense into this other group of people that we call still American citizens, which I don't think you're an American citizen. Even if you were born in America and you talk bad about your country and you want evil things done to certain, high elite people, I don't think you're an American anymore. I think you've abandoned your country, literally.
No. Yeah. When you start picking and choosing what laws you can follow and laws for you, but not for me. Yeah. You lost the whole concept of America.
You're damn right. You damn near lost it, guys. But, I just wanted to talk about this, obviously, going into Memorial Day weekend and then, dealing with this crap. And then, I mean, it's just one thing after the other, and I try to hold everything down and just try to ignore it, but I can't ignore it. I mean, when you see stupid shit like this, you just can't ignore it, old man. You know what I mean?
No, you can't.
But,
yep.
But other than that, guys, thank you for tuning in. Got a big announcement as we close up, guys. June 29th.
Yeah,
we'll be
baby.
on live 365 FM radio with myself and the old man from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. every Monday, starting on the 29th of June. So next month, guys.
Going to be wild.
That's right.
Baby.
That's right. And if you miss that digital cast, right, of that show on Live 365, you can catch it on iHeartRadio as well as our Spotify feed on the Savage Unfiltered show here.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really good stuff.
Hey, I want to remind everybody, get over to Savage Shop and buy your own.
That's right.
The old man hat and a mug and a shirt. Get over there and buy. Be part of the old man culture.
Yeah. Yeah. Buy your hat today, guys. You're really good. But and about that show on the 29th,
yes.
The show will be called The Afternoon Drive with Michael and the Old Man on Live 365 FM.
Yeah.
And you can also catch it on live365.com. Just search The Afternoon Drive with Michael and the Old Man, and it comes right up. So
it's going to be a good show.
And it will be live from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. every Monday, guys. So,
talk and music, people. Talk
That's right.
And music.
All music and a little bit of talk.
Yeah.
So get your afternoon drive a little bit easier as you're going through traffic, or
yeah, set your mind free.
This episode was a Truth Production Media broadcast.
Right. Ease that headache.
Thanks for listening.
Take it easy, guys. We'll see you this Thursday.
Give us a